Hi, good afternoon, and how are you today? Hope you are having a great Monday and that you had a fantastic weekend. Today, what I want to talk to you about is protein, specifically the protein that we get in different protein shakes. So, the three main types of proteins I will talk about today are whey, soy, and then a combination of pea and rice protein together. And kind of talk about the differences, the benefits, the problems, and just to inform you. So when you go to buy your next protein shake, whatever brand you choose, you're going to have a little bit more information about what to choose and why to choose it. First, what is protein? Protein is one of our essential building blocks for our body. So our body needs protein in order to build the bones and the structure and the tissue and things, and it also provides fuel for our body. So we all need protein. It's just, where are we going to get it? Of course, one big source of protein is animal protein, and I'm not going to talk specifically about that in this one, because this will be just specifically about the proteins, like I said, that are found in protein shakes. And so we'll start with whey. Whey is a form of protein, and it is a form that is quickly absorbed, so that is good. It's absorbed into your body quickly, but it is also highly allergenic. So a lot of people have allergic to whey. If you have problems with milk products, you can whey comes from a milk product, so you can have allergic reactions, which can include constipation, bloating, water retention, things like that, all from the whey. It also has much more cholesterol than is normally recommended. So if you have high cholesterol, you probably should think twice about using a whey protein because of that problem. And it also can contribute to intestinal toxemia, amino acid anemia. And so what this does is that it can be toxic in your intestines, and something that you don't want. It also can build up an excess of amino acids in the blood, and that can be a contributing factor to onset of diabetes. So you want to look at that if you are prone or are pre-diabetic already, or family history of diabetic, or you have all the other reasons to think that you could develop diabetes. Whey may be something you want to stay away from. And so those are just some of the things. Whey is actually was once considered a waste product. You know, for the cheese industry, when they made the cheese and hardened, the stuff that they threw away was the whey, and then now we eat it. You know, it's not the same thing as cottage cheese, but curds and whey, Little Miss Muffet. But the whey is something you need to look at and think about, especially if you have other medical problems that may contribute to you not digesting it correctly or it harming you. The next one's soy. Soy, was the big rage back a few years ago. Everything was soy. Do soy, replace your milk. Do soy, soy, soy. But there is a very high safety concern with soy. It has a high allergy. People that are allergic to dairy or nuts need to watch the soy. And it's one of my biggest concerns. And if you are a woman especially, but even men, it can influence your estrogen levels, which means it can increase your risk of cancer. Estrogen and phytoestrogens and xenoestrogens and all those things is something that I will talk about in another program, but be really, really careful if you're going to have soy. It can increase those estrogen levels, and higher estrogen level, low progesterone levels increases your chances for breast cancer and other cancers in general. Okay, so be very careful for that. It also can reduce the efficiency of some of your prescription medications. So if you're on any kind of prescription, you want to talk to your doctor before you have soy. so that you can be careful that it's not reducing the amount that you're actually taking and it's not being effective for you for whatever medicines you are taking. And the more soy you eat, the more likely that you will become allergic to soy. So you got to, it builds up in your system, and you can develop allergies to it because of the more you eat. It also blocks the absorption of minerals such as calcium. This is a big one. Women again, men too, but calcium we need for our bones and osteoporosis and things like that. Soy is bad. It blocks the absorption of that calcium that we need. And again, like I said, it contains levels of phytoestrogens. Again, I will talk more about estrogens in general in another program, but be aware of that. And another thing, just like whey, it was considered a waste product of the soy industry and used almost exclusively at one time as cattle feed. The protein for soy was used for cattle, it wasn't used for humans. Now, over to the pea and rice protein. And the pea and rice protein, when you combine the two together, and I'm not going to separate them out today because I'm just going to talk to them as if they're together, but when you combine them, you've got 85 to 90% usable protein. Okay? Compare that to beef. Everyone thinks protein beef. In beef, you only have 20% usable protein, so 85 to 90% usable protein. It also provides one of the best tasting proteins out there. It is hypoallergenic, which means you're not going to be, most likely you will not be allergic to it. I guess there's always something that someone is allergic to, but most likely it is hypoallergenic. It is very easily digestible. Right away, within 4 hours, your body absorbs over 86% of the protein compared to 57% of soy protein. It's very concentrated, natural protein. The pea comes from yellow peas. It's very good for you. It's naturally cholesterol free. So if you have high cholesterol, and cholesterol is something you're worried about, pea and rice protein naturally cholesterol free. There are actually no negative health concerns that is known at this point for pea and rice protein, and it may help. I'm not a doctor, I'm not saying, but it can help to prevent hypertension and kidney disease. So those are some of the really, really great reasons to drink rice and pea protein. This is what I personally drink. This is my protein mix right here. It is the Arbonne protein mix. This is the vanilla flavor. It does come in vanilla and chocolate. I'm not saying you have to use Arbonne. There are other pea and rice proteins out there, but I would suggest that you check out, read what's on the labels, do your homework. You want to be healthy, you want to lose weight, but you don't want to put your health in danger because of it. So this is just a little bit on protein. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, email me, let me know, and I would be glad to get back to you. Have a great day.